all divine mirrors of one another. And I've been lucky enough to find, by prayer and intention and alignment, those who can reflect the magnificence of who I am and the shadow of who I am. And recently came the crescendo of feeling the depth of my own love reflected back to me. And it was so nourishing. It was so enlightening. It showed me exactly who I am and what my gifts are. It made me realize that love, our divine love, our highest love, does not come from another. They are divine mirrors, and we are all love. And we have beautiful experiences where we are put with people who complement us, who can assist us in our missions. And if we're lucky, someone who we are sexually attracted to, have fun with, share common goals. The journey that I've been on for my whole life, but that really kicked up in the last 5 years when I started balancing my masculine and feminine, thanks to the Divine Mother, the sacred feminine initiation that all who are ready to receive it are undergoing or have undergone, because that's the balance that has been needed on this planet. That allowed me to nourish myself enough to see where I had room for heart healing, see where I was hurting myself and others, see where I could open more, release more. And it was only through that process that I've been able to receive love, because I know I'm deeply worthy of it. And feeling my immense magnitude of divine love reflected back to me, the desire and the attraction that I provide reflected back to me, the nourishing, healing love that makes my skin glow, that gives me more energy, reflected back to me. That is a true gift. So when people ask, what do you do? What do you do with your clients? Why do you share love is freedom? Why do you talk about expression? It's all in the service of divine love. And when you sit with me and we talk, I understand who your soul is, because I know love, and I know I can see what you love and who you are as love. And that's your highest version. So I can repeat things to you that you've probably already figured out that help you see yourself and see the next clear steps on your path, help you see where you're going instead of where you're headed. Well, we can talk about that too. But knowing who you are at the deepest level, that is infinitely valuable for understanding what you are creating by being here, because creator, source, love, the universe, God is working through you. And what you love, what you appreciate, what excites you is meant for you. And I know that with the power of love being so transformational, it changes your brain when you fall in love, or when you have a conversation with a stranger that's uplifting. We are built for love, and that love brings about real tangible health benefits and changes in your psychology and your physiology. When I am approached for a healing, and the healing comes from creator, love, source, it comes from the initiate, the seeker, but I am a conduit and I can feel where in the body there's disharmony and dis-ease. And I can direct that love, that life force energy, to release it if you receive it. And those trapped energies can become dis-ease. So when you maintain your energetic balance, your body functions as it's meant to function. It is a supremely regenerative, intelligent instrument, vessel. So that's why I have the True Self Blueprint on my website. So you can receive that self-knowledge, that assistance, that mirror back of who you are and where your highest path is going. We can do the laying on of hands, the energetic work. And most importantly, you can feel the divine love and be seen and feel safe to be seen and feel worthy of this non-judgmental love that I give freely. And all budgets are welcome. I don't turn anyone away. We could do prayers. We could do blessings. That's why I started the church, the nonprofit. Love is freedom is love. Because I truly believe that our human being religion is love. And the more we can fill ourselves up with that love, the more we share it with others. And being in harmony with others in a state of respect and consideration and truly wanting the best for everybody. That is the most satisfying, fulfilling process we can experience as human beings on this planet. Even better if it's inclusive of the earth and all of her beings. You know how good service makes you feel when you're not doing it just to be recognized for it? It feels so good. Gratitude is a shortcut to love. Divine union. Everyone deserves divine union. And that is what we're creating on this new earth. We're creating a community of divine unions so that we can uplift the vibration. We can be powered by the regenerative, nourishing, healing, transformational energy of love and share that in the world, which will transform systems quicker than any sort of resistance will. We are creators. And when we activate our heart power, that will help us heal our sexual power. And sexual power is creative power. And when we know how to focus our thoughts, that's mind power. And when you have those power centers aligned, you have divine willpower. And that is source working through you. You cannot go wrong when you're aligned with divine will. So, if you have received your sacred feminine initiation and have been on a journey of balancing your masculine and feminine, releasing what doesn't serve you, raising your standards, treating yourself as the divine partner on this journey that you are more than halfway there. The next part is to truly open up to letting that love flow freely. Fear, pain, it cannot exist where love is. Anything that you are holding, anger, resentment, doubt, jealousy, all of that, that's a sign to love more. And this culture has made you feel like that's weakness. But it takes the greatest courage of the strongest warrior to be vulnerable, to love more, to be nonviolent. I have been battered and violated and defamed and degraded, abused, and my capacity to love has grown. I don't condone any of that, but I have built up the strength within myself to utilize the power of love to heal my wounds and to heal and not hurt others, including those who have acted against me. And through that healing, that's how we restore balance. I love you. I'm here for you. And you are doing awesome. You are deeply worthy of all that brings you joy. Take excellent care of yourself.